All right, traders, a bit of a market update. I'll tell you what, sonic boom. I'm going to talk about my year-end targets that I've had for pretty much majority of the year. And for you guys who've been following me pretty much most of this year, you would know those targets. But I want to tell you that we're getting very, very close to them. So let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, traders. So let's get into it. Before I do start, traders, first link in the description, $7. I'm doing a flash sale to my trading course. I'm about to end that. So if you want to get access to that, now's your chance. Also, UFC 268, Kofi Covington versus Carrara Usman. Oh my goodness, guys. You guys UFC fans, I am just jumping out of my skin. And like, not only that, but Canelo's fight as well too. Like, oh my goodness, what a weekend. What a weekend it's going to be for full of fights. So I'm so excited about that. So the thing is that, guys, we are going through a supersonic boom right now. Supersonic boom. And what we're seeing right now is on the S&P 500, as you guys know, for the majority of this year, I've always had a minimum of a 5,000 print. But I said that if we get to 5,000 by November, we're probably going to see a 5,400 by the end of this year. We have just started November and look at this supersonic boom in the markets, right, traders? And so it's absolutely just crazy. We are almost getting towards my first target, which was 5,000 for the end of the year. So wow, absolutely. Even if you guys have been following me for the last few months, you know I've always had a minimum of 5,000. That's a conservative target. Then the aggressive target would be the 5,400. So wow, absolutely amazing. And just what an absolute supersonic boom. And I'll tell you what, traders, man, I nailed this. I absolutely nailed it. If you guys remember, we had the pullback and then we had this momentum trend line and we had that higher low. If you guys remember, I said, here we go, traders, higher low breaking up. We're about to race to new highs. And oh my goodness, this is like supersonic boom in the markets. Been absolutely just crazy. So, for me, traders, I've actually had my money in these markets for long term and I am reaping the rewards. So very happy being long this market for the entire year, even though I've had a bit of a shaky period like this period through here. I've stayed long because I've seen what I've seen right now in the markets. Well, I always saw we're likely to finish off the fourth quarter with a pretty big bang. And that's what we're doing right now, guys. Wow, we finished the year off with a pretty big bang or what? So there we go, traders. And then also the Nasdaq, as you know, I've always had a 17,000 print on the Nasdaq and we're almost there already. It's like we only need another 6% and we're actually at the 17,000 print. As you guys know, for the majority of this year, I've always had a 17,000 print, of where I see the Nasdaq going, and we're actually almost there. So wow, my sort of targets for the year are absolutely almost even coming true, like, and we're not that far away. So wow, absolutely incredible. So we continue on, and guys, I continue to see this move here is probably just like going to keep going and going and going and going and going. We will get pullbacks, okay? Not every day. Actually, the environment we're in right now, traders, who knows, right? Who knows? This thing could just keep doing what it's doing right now, just keep going up and up and up and up. We're probably going to get some pullback, but I believe it's going to be very, very, very short-lived. Even things like, you know, the Russell 2000, like look at the Russell 2000 just starting to break out now. So it looks like the Russell 2000 is about to start to make its headway up as well too. So just really, really, really nice trades going through there. And now with all the inflation kicking in, look at all this. Look at all things like even just looking at gold here as well. Gold, we're still stuck in this, really this sort of, we had a higher low, and then we had a lower low. We're really just going sideways here. But this is the calm before the storm, guys, when it comes to this. The calm before the storm. We've been doing nothing, and this is when people get bored. And what happens when people get bored? Oh, I'm going to find something that's exciting. And what do they do? Now, firstly, let's actually step back. How does the market work? We go for a run, and we have a pullback. We go for a run, we have a pullback, right? So when we're not doing anything like this, what do people do? I'm getting out of gold. Gold's useless. Gold's not even moving. It's not doing anything. and they go jump on something. What do? They go jump on something that's moving. So they go jump on something that's already had a big move. They jump up to here, they buy it, and then the market pulls back. Oh, this market is rigged. No, you just don't jump in on something. I even actually gave one of my private clients a little bit of a verbal slap recently because he did the exact same thing. I'm like, no, you shouldn't be doing that. What are you doing? No, don't do that. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Stick to the trading system that I give, especially my private clients. All right, just stick to the trading system I give you. You're going to crush it. You do anything but the trading system, you're not going to do really well. Do the trading system, I guarantee you're going to crush it, not only for this year, but for the rest of your life, period. Anyway, if you're actually interested in becoming a private client of mine, then there should be a link in the description to join my next webinar. On the webinar, I'll talk about my private clients and so on and so forth. And also on that webinar, I'm running a bit of a special as well too, a bit of a 70% off sale. So if you're interested in becoming a private client of mine for the next 12 months, that second link in the description, go join my next webinar. So you can see what's happening through there, right? So this is where I get excited because this calming period equals storm in the markets. And even look at the silver market. Silver market is, silver is just almost, it's just starting to slowly create this nice big V bottom formation, right? V bottom, woo, woo. And now we had a pullback, now we're bouncing off. Oh, it looks like we're going to start to do something like that soon. So getting very, very, very exciting out of the silver market there. GDXJ, we're sort of developing this head and shoulder formation, but the GDX is the big one for me. Look at this GDX, right? So we're holding that 50% level, which is a very, very, very strong level. Are we about to see something like this? Because, guys, the inflation is not transitory right now. The inflation is not transitory. The $3.5 trillion on the sidelines, them slowly tapering from 120 to 105, not touching the interest rates. Guys, bullish, just everything, right? They didn't even touch interest rates. What's that for the stock market? Wow. I'm so happy I've been long this market this entire year, guys. Or most of this year. Not the entire, but most of this year. Doing really well with that. SILJ. And actually, let's look at the SIL here for a minute. The SIL, same sort of thing. Look at this here. Beautiful head and shoulder formation. Look at this here. Come down, shoulder. We've got a beautiful head. Now we've got a right shoulder. So we're probably going to start to do something like that soon as well too. So absolutely, this higher low, we can start to get a break above 41. Then we're probably, what's that there? We're probably likely to make our way back up to around about, I would say around the 47, 41, 34. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably 41 to 48. Somewhere around about there. We start to break above 41. We're probably on our way up to the 47 mark. And you can see how we're just developing, right? We're developing some sort of a resistance line there, maybe, but we are developing. There's a neckline there as well too, and look at all the lines. Ejaculate, eject. Right, traders. So that's what we're seeing through there. We're getting just a lot of bullishness out of these markets, and these markets are really gaining some strong momentum. Right. Again, the IW. What does that say? That's weird. Anyway, so we're getting through there, guys. And also, as you guys would know, I did a video back. On. I even actually put the replay up yesterday as well too about long-term trend lines. And look at this here. This long-term trend line coming in on the transports. And guys, I even did a video on my YouTube channel, so it's not like I'm hindsight 2020, John. No, guys, I actually called this. If you go back and I think I even replayed one of the videos. Here we go. Right, we're bouncing off this long-term trend line. And I say we're about to race to a new high. And we're actually almost about there. I actually see now, I see the transport's probably continuing up towards that 320 mark. It's not a trade for me. Why? Because I never, ever get into a market after it's starting to move. I want to get in just as it's starting to move. That way, if it's a loss, it's a small loss. If it's a win, it's a big win in the market. So there we go, guys. Gold and silver, calm before the storm, and the stock market, super sonic boom.